呢度咧就好嚴格咁樣規定下唔同 return period 啊，咁樣佢會攞幾多啦嚇。咁所以呢個 table 咧係有少少有啲機會即係唔係好即係會可能個偏差大或者乜嘢嘅 ，OK？ 咁你個數字咧嗱，咁越細嘅數字即係話佢會係滲入去個地下，即係個 infiltration 咧係會越多嘅，咁所以就更加少去run off 嘅嗰個training system 嘅。咁如果譬如話係實際嘅，可能即係就算係 ASPO 咧，都有好多唔同嘅種類啊，或者係嗰個工藝啊又唔同啊 ，OK？ 咁所以佢就即係 DSD 嗰個 menu 入邊咧，就係 run off coefficient 呢個數咧，佢冇話限定你要係根據好嚴格嗰個 return period 去 estimate 嘅，咁就係個 range 嘅。咁呢個就係即係佢呢度0.7至0.95，即係譬如 ASPO 咁樣。咁可能你就根據你即係實際個 ASPO 嘅 surface 啊，咁咧你可能去用一個比較細嘅數字去 estimate 咯。我建議係咁樣。OK， 好，呢度咁都大家都有即係有參與到呢個，即係有即係呢個 topic 似乎對大家都有啲幫助嘅。OK， 嗱咁呢度咧講翻少少啲嘅跟住落嚟嘅啲安排啦嚇。咁今個禮拜六咧，我哋就會係有做 lab 嘅 session 啦。咁之前咧就係啦，咁因為其他同學都係大部分同學都係即係日日要翻工嘅同學，咁所以都係即係啲禮拜六安排㗎啦。咁咧早前咧就問咗同學咧，收集咗你哋嘅分組嘅情況啦嚇。咁你都揀咗咧係邊日過嚟做 lab 嘅。咁我見到我哋 total 收咗7組嘅即係回饋啦嚇。咁就有即係我哋本嚟就係考慮咧，就係每一個禮拜最多係4組嘅。咁即係 suppose 係先到先得咁樣啦嚇。咁就當然就建議啦嚇，即係如果譬如話呢度呢幾組嘅同學咧，就去11號嗰日過嚟咧會好啲嘅。不過但係如果譬如話你哋真係翻工啊咁樣定咗嗰日咧好難改嘅，咁你哋如果都係上4號做嘅，咁你哋都照過嚟咯。因為我哋嗱，咁我哋即係按照大家實際嘅到嘅人數去睇啦嚇。咁就因為我哋個 lab 咧就係得今次我哋會係做兩個 exploratory session 嘅嚇。即係我哋會有2個 lab experiment 嘅，咁就一個係呢個嘅component head loss 同埋 energy head loss 2個嘅。咁component head loss 咧，我哋會係去 study 呢啲嘅junction 嘅，即係一啲嘅我哋之前咧喺 fluid mechanics 咧有做過啲嘅直嘅 pipe 嘅嗰啲 head loss 嘅。咁我哋呢套 system 咧，佢亦都可以去 study 翻一啲嘅pipe 嘅fitting 嘅 head loss 嘅。咁我哋會係做一啲咧，就譬如話個 elbow 嘅 head loss 啦。我哋會個 T joint 嘅 head loss 啦，同埋一個嘅valve 嘅 head loss 嘅嚇。咁個做法咧就係到時候我哋都再詳細講解啦嚇。咁就呢個係其中一個嘅實驗啦嚇，去管道入邊嘅 head loss 嘅。另外一個實驗咧就係關於 open channel 嘅。咁我哋9樓咧係有一條嘅 open channel 嘅。咁我哋個 open channel 咧就會係通過去 study 咧個喺 sluice gate part 咧，就去測量嗰個嘅上游同埋下游，即係我哋會做一啲嘅 hydraulic jump 出嚟啦。OK， 我哋會產生啲 hydraulic jump 啦嚇。咁我哋會係去測量咧一個咧就係個水嘅，因為我哋通過呢個閘咧去 produce 一個 subcritical flow、supercritical flow 同埋一個 hydraulic jump 嘅。咁我哋會係測量呢度嘅上游嘅上游嘅水位 張咁嘅圖啦。呢個係個 specific energy 啦，嘅 curve 啦。另外我哋亦都會係驗證翻呢一條嘅 hydraulic jump 嘅 equation， 睇下 theoretical 計出嚟同埋實際落出嚟嗰個嘅區別嘅。OK， 咁第二個 experiment 就咁啦。咁所以我哋當天咧，我哋會係即係點解我哋有4組咧嚇？咁我哋會係咩噶嘛嚇？咁4組我哋都兩組咁樣係同一時間做某一個嘅實驗嘅。咁啲 data share 跟住 report 分開寫嘅就要嘅。OK， 咁所以就到時候大家就係早上10點鐘到咧，即係如果你係呢個禮拜嚟做嘅，咁你係早上10點鐘前咧就到我哋903呢個 lab 啦，903個 location 咧就係903嘅。可能你哋個 timetable 好似寫到902嘅即係正確嘅地方應該係903呢度903房間即係呢度樓下呢度落一層樓就係啦，落一層樓嘅出 lift 口左邊 ，OK。咁星期六嘅sorry 係咪要影相？呢個我哋啲 information 係啦，咁就到時候咧，你個 lab manual 咧就唔使印都得嘅，咁我都會印好晒，大家嚟到有得即係有 hard copy 嘅，咁咧就就 soft copy，OK， 咁 for 你哋嘅去睇一睇嗰啲 procedures 啦咁睇下有冇啲即係可以熟習下先嘅 ，OK， 咁我亦都會當天咧會講解個做法嘅。另外一個嘅即係就係咧，我哋下個禮拜4咧就會係quiz 有個 quiz 咁咧就上一次上堂課都有講咗個大致上少少介紹啦，咁我哋再講多次啦。咁我哋會喺 LT2 呢個房間去做 quiz 咁topic 咧就係01至04嘅即係有一啲嘅 basic 嘅 fluid mechanics 嘅內容啦去到我哋 pipe flow 嘅 session 啦pipe flow 嘅有我哋陣間都會回顧一下嘅咁跟住我哋會係有個測驗咧係有5題嘅每一題大概就好似assignment 入邊嘅唔係太複雜嘅嗰啲嘅 assignment question 嘅咁樣嘅計算量咯冇錯啦，呢個就我哋嚟咁講啦，就係可以帶一張雙面嘅 A4 紙嘅 ，OK。咁但係我哋要求大家要係 handwritten 嘅唔係即係嗰啲上面嘅內容咧 suppose 係要 handwritten 嘅咁呢個我哋係如果譬如話同學用咗2張，帶咗2張過嚟 ，OK， 咁我哋就只可以你燒1張咁如果同學你帶嘅嗰啲嘅資料係電腦打印嘅，咁唔好意思啦，咁你就唯有係收起佢啦。咁就呢個我哋因為大家公平競爭 ，OK， 咁大家都係 handwritten 嘅。咁 handwritten 我主要係想大家咧，即係抄一抄咁加強印象咁熟啲嚟啲嘅。咁你起碼即係當然我知道大家忙嘅，咁所以都提前通知大家去準備下 ，OK。咁呢呢啲資料咧，大家呢個 handwritten 嘅 cheat sheet 咧就幫助大家可以即係更加自信咁樣去準備呢個測驗啦。咁主要係溫習咧就睇翻呢個assignment 1嘅呢個 solution 啦。我哋聽日會 upload 嘅咁跟住tutorial 1至tutorial 3嘅呢個題目啦。咁就咧，我哋而家咧就嚟回顧一下啲考試範圍嘅測驗範圍嘅。Basic fluid principle，basic principle of fluid mechanics 咧，我哋當然回顧咗好多啦咁我哋會可能主力係 係睇下大家對於 fluid dynamic 部分嘅理解啦嚇。咁所以咧就會係嗰3條嘅 equation 啦，呢3條 equation 咧就肯定會涉及㗎啦。OK，conservation of mass、momentum 同埋 energy。咁佢對應嘅一個嘅佢嘅首先咧係Bernoulli equation 啦。Bernoulli equation 嘅呢個嘅 head form 啦嚇，即係呢個其實同 energy equation 係好似嘅 ，OK， 所以呢條 equation 大家要搞清楚點用嘅嚇。page 59啦，你可以睇。conservation of mass 就係講緊啲continuity equation 啦嚇，咁呢個differential form 就比較複雜啲嚇。咁大家主要咧 focus on 咧呢個嘅呢兩個 format 咯嚇，一個係 simplified form， 呢一個呢一度咧呢條 equation 咧係即係呢一個 term 咧就係講緊呢個 control volume 入邊咧個 mass change 咧加上sum of outflow 嘅mass flow rate 減去 sum of inflow 嘅 mass flow 係等於 zero 嘅嚇。咁如果移去一個另外一個形式咧，就係睇到咧個control volume 入邊嘅變化咧，就等於 inflow 減去 outflow 咁樣一個概念嚇。咁如果係 tight flow 咧，即係佢嘅冇空間去 accumulate 咧，就係個所有嘅 inflow 係直接等於所有嘅 outflow 嘅 sum 嘅，即係個 idea 就係咁啦。咁所以呢個 continuity equation 咧係好重要嘅嚇。咁我哋測驗過程中咧係呢啲嘅常見嘅關係咧係一定會涉及㗎。跟住就 conservation of momentum 咧就涉及到呢個嘅linear momentum equation 嘅。OK。咁呢度大家會係即係公式嘅話，大家可能要即係記一記呢條嘅。咁跟住咧呢個咧通常我哋係會係 zero 嘅，即係 control volume 入邊嘅 momentum change 咧基本上係 zero 嘅嚇。咁所以咧就係個 summation force exerted on the system 係等於 outflow 嘅 momentum 減去 inflow 嘅 momentum 啊。咁所以喺做類似呢啲嘅problem 嘅時候咧，大家記得要畫兩個 diagram， 一個係 force diagram， 一個係 momentum diagram 啊，去分析翻個 force 同埋個 momentum 嘅 relationship 啊。咁跟住咧個 summation force 就係左邊呢一 part，summation of momentum 咧就係即係 outflow momentum 減 inflow momentum 咧就係右邊呢一 part。咁樣咧就去即係去分析翻個題目啊。即係好似你可以睇翻呢一條嘅呢一頁嘅 example 啊。咁咧就譬如話呢一個我哋要 study 個 force exerted on 呢個 flat line，OK， 個呢個 flat line 要幾大嘅力先 hold 得住呢個 muscle。咁佢咧就需要咧分析一個 force diagram 同埋一個 momentum diagram。force diagram 咧就你就要分析翻，睇下佢呢個嘅 section 係點樣擺嘅。咁如果佢係企身咁樣擺咧，咁你就要考慮咧呢個 control volume 佢自身嘅重力啊。咁如果佢係水平咁擺咧，呢個重力咧就唔需要特別考慮啊。咁接駁住 pipe 嘅部分咧，一定會有 pressure， 一定有 pressure force 嘅啊 P1、P1A1 啊。咁呢個 Fy、Fx 咧都係 assume 嘅。咁然後跟住呢個係 force diagram。咁 momentum diagram 咧就分析翻咧有乜嘢冇 inflow 嘅 momentum， 乜嘢 outflow 嘅 momentum。咁有一啲嘅 force 又好 momentum 又好咧，佢唔係 align with x、y 嘅 direction 咧，你最好咧就係拆開埋兩個 component， 寫翻出嚟。OK。咁然後跟住咁樣咧方便你之後咧去寫嗰個 linear momentum equation 嘅分析嘅啊。咁咧呢啲 momentum equation 係outflow 減 inflow，OK。一方面咧inflow 咧係一定係減去 inflow 嘅，咁 outflow 咧係正數係加 inflow 嘅，加 outflow 減 outflow 嘅 ，OK。咁所以咧個 inflow outflow 本身咧都可能有正 所以咧具體咧要分析翻你個 outflow momentum 或者 inflow momentum， 佢個方向如果向上嘅話 ，Y 方向向上係正數 ，X 方向向右係正數。咁如果佢個 outflow momentum 向左嘅，即係個 outflow momentum 咧係負數嘅，咁就要負嘅乜乜 end of VO 減去一個正嘅 end of VI 咁啊 ，OK。咁所以呢一度個符號咧，一方面咧係個 momentum 本身或者 force 本身嘅符號，另外一個咧就係運算入邊嘅呢個嘅公式嘅符號，大家要留意呢樣嘢嘅區別。第三樣嘢咧 conservation of energy 啦，咁就主要咧就係一條嘅 energy equation， 咁大家可以睇翻page 130嘅呢一條 energy equation。咁佢其實同 Bernoulli equation 係好接近嘅，最主要區別咧就有加埋呢一個嘅泵啊、turbine 啊同埋 head loss 嘅呢啲參數 ，OK。咁呢一度咧就係考慮翻一啲嘅 energy input output 嘅問題嘅，主要係 OK。咁左邊咧就係 energy input 嘅部分，右邊咧就係 energy output 嘅部分 ，OK。咁有可能咧就會俾啲嘅題目咧係問你個泵要幾大嘅 power 啊，或者係一個generator 會係 generate 電啊，係嘛？咁亦都可能需要考慮翻呢個 system 入邊咧有一啲嘅 pipe 嘅 fitting 啊，同埋個 frictional loss 啊，咁咧 total 全部統一加埋一齊咧，會考慮翻譬如話你要用個泵去推動呢啲 flow 嘅，咁要幾大嘅泵亦都要考慮翻個 energy 啦，即係個 efficiency 即係呢啲啦 energy equation 另外咧就係都可能涉及呢個 energy grade line 同埋 hydraulic grade line 係點樣畫嘅 ，OK。hydraulic grade line 同 energy grade line 嘅 difference 咧，主要咧就係呢個 velocity head 佢就 energy grade line 咧係有包 velocity head 嘅，hydraulic grade line 咧就冇包 velocity head 嘅咁都你可以後邊有啲 example 啦，咁一般如果有 reservoir 咧，佢哋兩個咧係會combine 嘅，即係同一個數值嘅，因為喺 reservoir 咧所有嘅 energy 咧基本上都係用呢個嘅以呢個嘅potential energy嘅形式存在，除非佢係喺個 pipe 度流動咧，咁佢就會係有呢個 velocity head 嘅 gap 嘅咁所以 EGL、HGL 咧會係一條平衡線兩條平衡線嘅，喺如果個 pipe size 係 uniform 嘅話，佢係平衡線嘅咁如果遇到有啲崩嘅情況咧，佢會 suddenly go up 啦 ，turbine 咧 suddenly drop 啦 ，OK， 即係 drop 嘅數字咧 ，drop 嘅多少咧就係同個 pump head 同埋 turbine head 咧係有關嘅咁energy grade 啦 hydraulic grade 咧會斜斜地向住水流方向傾斜嘅，咁係因為咧係有呢個 frictional head loss 嘅。咁遇到有啲譬如話變 size 嘅情況咧，咁越細嘅 pipe 咧，佢嘅 velocity 越大，咁所以咧 EGL、HGL 嘅 gap 咧就越嚟越大嘅。亦都會係令到個 head loss 係越嚟越大嘅，所以咧有轉 pipe 嘅 size 嘅情況咧，佢個 slope 咧係會有發生影響嘅。係啦，咁topic 1咧就主要係三大 equation 主要係三大 equation。Topic 2、Topic 3咧就開始係去到 pipe flow 啦。咁主要首先咧就要知道咧 weight loss number 嘅計數啦。weight loss number 嘅計數咧就係VD over nu 或者 mole VD over mu 即係呢幾類嘅計數呢兩種嘅形式係為主嘅少於2000就 laminar flow， 大於3000就 turbulent flow 咧當然好少會就咁問你呢啲嘢嘅 ，OK。weight loss number 因為會涉及到後邊嘅一啲嘅即係 Moody diagram 啦，其實主要我哋可能係用喺 Moody diagram 入邊嘅查找啦呢個 entrance flow、entrance length 呢啲就唔係特別太過重點啦 ，OK。DN number 咧呢啲就即係大家知道喺 design purpose design 嘅過程咧 你需要係揾翻啲 commercialize 嘅 pipe 啦。咁呢度啦 ，OK，total head loss 就等於 pipe head loss 加 combined head loss 呢樣嘢就係沿住呢個水流嘅管線嘅方向咧，咁個 head loss 咧係由兩部分組成嘅 pipe 同埋即係 frictional 嘅 loss 同埋 component loss。OK， 咁呢度最重要嘅一條 equation 咧就係Darcy-Weisbach equation 啦嚇。通過呢條 equation 咧，我哋係去計算呢個 frictional head loss 嘅。OK， 咁我哋要知道嘅參數係乜嘢咧？係 frictional factor 啦。L 就係 length 啦 ，D 就係 diameter，B 就係水流速度啦。frictional factor 咧，呢個咧我哋係需要查表嘅，或者睇杯格量嘅。咁當然你亦都可以用equation 去計出嚟。會有啲呢度咧就係一啲嘅 Hazen-Williams equation 同埋一啲嘅Madding equation 嘅計算啦嚇。咁喺 pipe flow 咧，我哋主要都係用呢個嘅 Darcy-Weisbach equation 為主嘅。呢啲嘅就跳過啦嚇。呢啲嘅 個 shear stress Q 啲計數。好啦，去到就 Boole diagram 咧，我哋會提供嘅，咁所以大家就可以通過呢個查表揾個 frictional factor。咁你亦都可以咧覺得睇個圖咧未必咁睇得準咧，你可以自己記一記呢條 equation 咁樣去estimate個frictional factor。咁呢個係 turbulence 嘅時候嘅 ，OK。咁 laminar 咧就係64/LED， 不過我哋甚少會係 laminar flow 嘅 ，OK。laminar flow 咧就14/LED， 不過我哋甚少係laminar flow 嘅，咁所以基本上主要咧都係呢條 Swan 嘅 J equation 嘅 ，OK。咁涉及到呢個嘅Boole diagram。咁我哋會有3類嘅 problem 啦。Case 1就比較 straightforward 嘅 ，OK。Case 1就我哋去計 head loss 啦。咁計 head loss 就知道個 discharge， 知道個 diameter， 知道個 material， 知道個長度咧。分別揾weight loss number 啦，同埋 relative roughness 啦。咁又跟住揾個查表揾 F 或者係計算揾 F 啦，跟住入翻 Darcy-Weisbach equation 就計到 head loss 啦。呢個係 straightforward 嘅。咁呢3種嘅 problem 咧，大家都留意下個做法。Case 2 problem 咧就係揾個 flow rate 嘅，即係話呢種情況咧出現係咧，你已經設計好咗個 system 啦。咁跟住兩個廳之間個接駁嘅 pipe 係知道啦。咁究竟佢實際上呢個flow rate 會係幾多咧？咁首先呢度咧就要揾呢一個嘅佢哋嘅velocity 同埋 frictional factor 嘅關係，通過 energy equation 同埋 Darcy-Weisbach equation 咧去夾埋一齊去揾呢個關係 ，OK。然後跟住 assume 一個嘅 frictional factor 去試嘅通常你試咧就0.02到0.03之間咧係唔錯嘅一個選項 ，OK。咁跟住咧就揾到個 velocity 啦，再揾 weight loss number、relative roughness 咧去查表或者計算咧。揾到個新嘅 frictional factor，通常咧多數都係唔 match 㗎啦，咁跟住你會係再用新嗰個咧再温一次，後邊咧就基本上就好接近啦。咁跟住咧再用嗰個 V 咧計算個 Q 嘅即係咁樣。咁下邊呢條 explicit equation 咧就唔係太建議去抄啦 ，OK。咁一方面咧係又長啦咁你如果測驗考試計數咧，你好容易入錯嘅係啦。就同埋佢係 apply to 一啲嘅 simple 嘅 system， 即係佢唔考慮有其他嘅 friction 嘅時候咧，先至會用呢條 equation 嘅。第3類嘅 problem 咧就係揾 diameter 啦，揾 diameter。咁咧就會係首先係通過你會知道佢嘅 head loss 啦、discharge 啦、material 啦同埋個 length 啦。又係 develop 咗個 D 同埋 F 嘅 relationship 啦。assume 個 assume 個 F 咧去計個 D 嘅，計完之後咧個 D 會影響到 weight loss number 同埋relative roughness 嘅計數。咁跟住呢兩個參數咧夾埋咧揾到個新嘅 frictional factor check 下係你個 assumption 同埋個 calculation 係咪一致，唔一致咧再代入去再計多一次嘅。咁跟住你會計到一個diameter，呢個係 necessary 嘅diameter。咁跟住 necessary diameter 咧，會係盡量去揾翻附近嘅嗰個嘅 DN 嘅 number， 咁樣咧先至完整嘅。OK， 咁 explicit equation 又係做一啲好簡單嘅情況如果你嗰張紙有位嘅，你可以抄嘅。跟住咧就係、一啲嘅 component head loss 啦咁 component head loss 嘅計數咧就好簡單嘅，就係、個 K 個 coefficient 乘翻個 velocity head 就算啦，就好啦。OK， 咁就基本上我哋如果就會有個 pipe system 啦OK， 咁你會睇下會有啲幾多嘅 pipe band 幾多 entrance 有幾多個 exit 一個 entrance 一個 exit 啫。OK， 咁跟住延住落去咧就加埋，咁所有嘅嘢咧就計個 total head loss 就係主要係咁嘅啫。OK， 咁啲 coefficient 咧我哋就會係直接告訴大家㗎啦。咁所以咧應該就唔需要話查表咁樣啦。OK， 咁component head loss 咧就比較 straightforward 嘅啫，都冇乜特別。我諗大家都應該好容易記得啦，K 乘翻個 velocity head 嘅啫你睇下需唔需要記啦？long run contour 咧就應該喺 pipe flow 入邊咧就唔考嘅。OK， 跟住就 pipe system 咧就會係其實就如果測驗嘅話咧，就主要係兩大類啦一個係parallel 嘅 pipe system 啦，另外一個就係 branching pipe system 啦。OK， 咁咧 parallel 嘅 pipe system 咧就都係 follow 兩個原則嘅啫。OK， 即係個junction 同埋 junction 之間嘅 head loss 咧係得一個數值嘅啫，即係 head loss in pipe 1等於 head loss in pipe 2。OK， 咁另外咧就係個 continuity 嘅原則咁咧就係 Q total 嘅 Q 咧等於 Q1 加上 Q2， 因為佢分叉咗再 combine 咗咧一樣嘅啫。OK， 咁所以就主要係 follow 呢兩個原則嘅啫pipe in parallel。咁我哋最多都係出兩條 pipe 嘅啫，即係唔會好複雜嘅啫跟住 branching pipe system 咧就係focus on 咧就以呢個嘅 junction 咧作為一個中間點去計數嘅咁咧就我哋tutorial 入邊啲 question 咧就你就會係每個 reservoir 咁呢啲 reservoir 之間嘅啲水流咧，咁我哋會通過呢個 reservoir 咧同對個 junction 咧係去寫energy equation 嘅。OK， 咁假設係 A 去 D 再派落，即係 junction 呢個位咧 D 去 B 同埋 D 去 C 嘅。OK， 咁所以咧就會係一定有個最高嘅 reservoir 嘅。OK， 一定有最高 reservoir， 跟住最高 reservoir 咧係即係如果三叉嘅話咧 ，OK， 咁最高 reservoir 咧就分叉去兩個低嘅 reservoir， 個水流多一般都係咁嘅。OK， 就唔好少會存在，譬如話兩個平行嘅 reservoir 去供一個嘅。OK， 咁所以咧就係每個 reservoir 對於個 junction 咧寫個 energy equation 咁樣，即係你順住水流方向咧就係會加個呢條 pipe 嘅 head loss。咁所以咧最好就順住水流方向去寫啦咁跟住再加埋喺 junction 嘅部分嘅個continuity equation， 所有入去呢個 junction 嘅 inflow 係等於所有 outflow 嘅數量相加即係continuity equation。咁跟住 total 會有4條 equation， 咁你就會 solve 到佢如果有4個參數要你 solve 嘅話咧，咁你就可以通過呢4條 equation 咧去組合埋咧去 solve 你想要嘅參數啦。OK， 咁多數都係問你個每條 pipe 嘅 discharge 係幾多咁跟住亦都可能會跟住你計咗 discharge 咧，就會問埋你佢哋嘅 head loss 分別係幾多咁樣嘅 呢啲Python network 咧就唔會考㗎啦，喺測驗考試都唔會考㗎啦。OK， 最多係功課會見到嘅啫嚇。所以咧大致上咧就我哋今次測驗嘅內容咧就係覆蓋到頭先所提到嘅內容。OK， 咁所以再睇翻就總結翻啦，就三大 equation、continuity equation、force momentum equation、energy equation 就一定要熟習啦嚇。喺 Python 嘅話咧，就 Darcy-Weisman equation 要額外要知道啦，係計算 frictional head loss 啦。跟住即係個component head loss equation K 乘翻 velocity head 就計翻個component 嘅 head loss。嗱，仲有少少 OK， 頭先有啲應該要講嘅嘢，漏咗少少。topic one 嗰度仲有一樣嘢要講嘅，其實呢個 pump power 嘅計數嘅，呢條 equation power equation。pump power 嘅 equation 呢條都要知道嘅，呢條都要記。
我揾咗勁耐，我揾咗勁耐喎，我揾到喺邊度？
我哋講到伽馬 QH 咯，多數都係伽馬即係 rho G 啊，即係9810。如果係水嘅話 ，Q 就係你個 discharge，H 就係你個 pump head 或者係 turbine head 啊，咁就係呢條 equation， 即係計算翻你個 device 嘅嗰啲 power 啊。係啦。
嗰啲咩分幾能或者幾能夠？
差唔多啦，基本上係咁啦。嗱咁我哋亦都有一啲嘅即係啲 summary of equations 啦，咁大家可以參考下啦。即係其實我哋啲錄士咧都盡量咧將一啲嘅 equation 咧就 summarize 咗嘅。咁你亦都可以睇翻即係 summary of equation 咧。1至5嘅部分啦 ，OK， 咁佢都 list out 晒啲equation， 不過係即係有啲其實都好基本嘅 equation 嚟嘅，咁最主要頭你睇翻頭先我哋圈嗰啲就差唔多㗎啦 ，OK。嗱，咁就下個禮拜4咧，我哋就會係測驗啦，咁個時間咧就係7點半至9點半嘅。咁咧就大家因時間啦。
7點到7點半嗰段時間。
咁我哋會講少少 lecture 嘅內容啦，咁有啲同學嚟做咗㗎嘛。咁我哋都當然係即係即係都會盡量利用好啲時間啦。咁7點半係正式開始嘅。咁我哋都知道有啲同學可能放工過嚟都需要啲時間。咁location 就 LT2 嘅，就唔喺呢度啊。記得 LT2 咧，即係大樓梯，我哋呢個大樓梯落去如果我哋喺呢個方向睇嘅話，就大樓梯落去轉右手邊嘅 ，OK。
又係啲雞髀凳。
雞髀凳咯，冇辦法㗎啦。因為我哋班都人數都唔少㗎，所以都要係啲大課先坐得晒。翻過啦啲人。OK。
有冇話 total 幾多題？
咁到時候再你哋嚟到之後再可以再組合嘅。仲有除咗報上嚟嗰啲人名之外咧，係未齊㗎，嗰度報咗20幾個㗎咋。咁我哋 total 應該有40個同學㗎，所以
咁多。
係啊。
題目有冇話幾多題啊？係上。
5題，測驗嘅話係5題嘅。
冇同生活
聽到，頭先係
咪 add job 你走得前
add job 你走得前，可能係話。Okay, so we still have some time, so we are going to talk about the tutorial tonight. this is the tutorial for question 4, okay? So this is questions that are talking about to quantitatively estimation the water surface development. Water discharged from under a sluice gate into a horizontal rectangular channel at a rate of 1 meter cube per second per meter width of the channel. Okay, show in this figure, and then what is the classification of water surface profile? Okay, we asked to determine this. Quantitatively evaluate the profile downstream of the gates, determine whether it will quantitatively evaluate water surface profile, and determine whether it will extend all the way to the abrupt drop 80 meters downstream. Make simplifying the assumption that the resistance factor is 0.02 friction factor, that the hydraulic radius is equal to the water depth. Now this is the question description. We are asked to determine the water surface profile and the quantitatively work out the water surface. Right? Now, so we need to use the equations that water surface calculation. Delta X is equal to we will use this equation. We'll use this equation to do the calculation. Y1 subtract Y2 plus V1 squared subtract V2 squared over 2G divided by SF subtract S log. And SF is calculated by this equation, FV squared over AG RH. Y1 subtract Y2 and plus the V1 squared plus subtract V2 squared over 2G over the SF subtract S log. And the SF is calculated by the FV squared over AG RH. Now, here we are going to answer the first question. What's the water surface profile of this one? This is horizontal channel, so that the profile must be H something, okay? The horizontal slope, H something. Now, H profile has two section, okay? Sub-classification, which is H2 and H3. Horizontal channel has H2 or H3. Depends on whether it's larger than the YC. Now, because that the that the YC can be determined by the Q squared over the water depth. YC can be Q squared over G 1/3 cubic roots. Okay. The unit discharge here is 1 meter square per second. It's 9.81 for the G and 1/3. And this YC is found to be 0.467 meter. Okay. So the water comes from the sluice gate is 10 cm. Okay, because the opening of the sluice gate is 10 cm, so that the actual depth is smaller than YC. So it is H3 profile. Okay, it is H3 profile here. So the water flow immediately from the gate is supposed to be the H3 profile because that the water depth will be smaller than the YC. Okay, so H3 profile will have the chance to generate hydrogen jump. So we are going to quantitatively evaluate the profile development using this equation. Now, so we will use a spreadsheet to do this calculation. We will showcase some of the steps, typical steps for the calculation. Calculated by the depth, mean velocity v bar, also the meters per second, the v square, v bar square, okay, and the hydraulic radius, mean hydraulic radius, or we say the Rm, okay, mean hydraulic radius. Meter, and the friction slope, F, friction slope, okay, no unit, and the delta X, and then distance from the gate, okay, the actual X, the actual location. Now, first location is at the gate, okay? Just at the gate. The water depth here is 0.1 meter, 10 cm, okay? This is known location. Now, because the Q is equal to 1 meter square per second, so for example, the V1 is equal to Q, the small q over the water depth. Y1 is equal to 1 meter square per second over 0.1. So that it is equal to 10 meters per second. So we write 10 meters per second here, right? V square is 100, okay? V square, 100. Now this is point 1. The point 1 starts from the gates. Okay, we may draw a diagram. X is the distance away from the gate, and Y is the water depth. The point 0, okay, 0 meter. This is 20 meter, 40 meter, and maybe 60 meter. 80 meters, right? Now, water depth may be like this: 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.6, 0.7, 0.8. Now, very first point is here. Okay, the point 1 is located here at the gate. Now, next we assume location 2. water surface, the water depth is assumed. We know that it is H3 profile. Okay, H3 profile is going up, so that the downstream water depth must be increasing. Okay, so that this is why we have the water surface profiles figure that is going up. So we assume the water depth will be 0.14, for example. So that based on this assumption, the V2 will be equal to 1 over 0.14, and the result is or we write here, okay, 1 meters per second over 0.14 is calculated to be it is 7.14. The mean velocity is calculated by these two locations. It is equal to 10 plus 7.14 over 2, and the result is 8.57. Okay, the square is 8.57 square, and is 73.4. This one is 7.14 square. It is 51.0. Okay. The mean water depth is 0.1 plus 0.14 over 2, and is 0.12. Friction slope, we use this equation for the calculation. They are SF is equal to 0.02. Right? The question, give us an consistent frictional factor 0.02 times the V square. V square use the mean V square. Okay, V square mean. Okay, which is 73.4 over the 8 times G times the mean water depth, mean radius, 0.12. And this one is calculated to be about 0.156. 0.156. Okay. And so that the delta x, we use this equation. Y1 subtract Y2. Delta x between the 1 to 2 point, it is equal to the Y1 subtract Y2, 0.1 subtract 0.14. Plus the V1 square, which is 100, subtract V2 square, which is 51.0 over 2G, and divided by the SF. The SF here is 0.156. The best slope is 0 because it's horizontal. The delta x between 1 and 2 is calculated to be 50.7. Okay. So the x, the very first point, the x is 0. Okay. At the gate, and the 15.7 C or 0 plus 15.7. It is 15.7. Okay, so that this is the positive result. That means that this water depth appear at the downstream. It is downstream of this point 1. downstream of the point 1. Okay. So continuously, point 3, we assume that it will be increasing 0.4. We assume 0.18 water depth. Similarly, velocity Q over the y3, it will be equal to the velocity 5.56, and then this results the mean velocity of 6.35, and the corresponding square will be 40.3, and this is 30.9. Okay, and the mean water depth is 0.16. Frictional slope is therefore using the V bar square and the mean hydraulic radius, that it is calculated to be 0.064. And the delta x using this equation, that is positive 50.3, which is also downstream of the point 2. So the point 3 is supposed to be previously is 15.7. So that's 15.7 plus 15.3. The location results in 31.0 meter. Okay. So for the first several points, the point 2 is the x location of 15.7. Now we plot here. 15.7, this is 10, this is 15, is about here. The location, we assume that it is 0.14, so that the point 2 is about here, with the 15.7 x-axis. And then the water depth is 0.14. And point 1, point 1 here, okay? Point 1 here is 0 and 0.1, okay? This is point 2. Point 3 is 31 meter. The water depth is about 0.18. So this is point 3. Point 3 is 31.0 and 0.18 water depth. Now, this is not yet go to the 80. Alright, so that we need to continuously calculate up to the 80 meter or longer. Okay. Now, to save time, okay, we directly show you the result. Now, if it is, now you see that when we will continuously assume that the water depth will increase for 0.04 meters manner. Okay, next will be 0.022, 0.26, 230, and 34. And then we calculate correspondingly the V and the water depth, mean, square, and calculate SF, then delta X, okay? Then the location will be increased as like this. And so that finally we can plot the curve like this. So the water level will increase from 0.1 to 0.14, 18, 122, okay, 26, 28, and 32. And up to this location. So we can see that up to the abrupt drop here, the water level will be around 31 to 31 about 31 cm. Okay, so that improve that the profile will extend, will increase continuous increase up to the abrupt drop in this figure. Okay, so it will increase like this. So that this show you that the practice of quantitatively estimation of the water surface profile by the direct step method. So you will through the assumed and water depth, and then to work out its corresponding delta x, and to estimate the location of that assumption of the water depth. Okay.
嗰條線咧，使唔使跟翻 H 3個 profile 咁樣走？
你本身都係 H 3 profile，因為佢都係少於，一直都係少於0.467嘅。
即係 I mean 可能係一開始 H 3嗰個係咁樣再上。
係。
我呢度係 linear 定唔使 linear？
就係呢啲係一啲嘅 scatter diagram。嗱，你就直接 plot 咗呢個 point，跟住你就將呢個 point 同呢個 point 連埋一齊就得㗎啦。咁就唔一定要 smooth curve 嚟連嘅。OK。咁佢呢度咧去到嗱，其實佢去到80 meter 咧，就已經係0.34嘅。咁當佢一路咁樣去嘅話咧，咁佢有一個位咧會係差唔多接近46 cm 嘅。即係如果呢度唔係 abrupt drop 啊，即係一路咁樣再近落去咧，應該就會去到一個位咧接近46.7 cm， 46.7 cm 嘅咁樣嚇。咁咧去到嗰個位咧就好大機會應該就係 hot tap 嗰個 hydrogen jump 㗎啦。咁佢可以通過呢個方式咧去 estimate 到咧佢究竟會喺邊個 location 係產生 hydrogen jump 嘅。即係呢個咁樣去逐步咁樣去 estimate 咁如果譬如話，咁呢度咧，因為我哋攞嘅嗰個 water depth 嘅 interval 咧係0.4即係4 cm 嘅一個 interval 咁佢嘅即係呢度咧就相對嚟講個 interval 咧都係細嘅。咁攞得越大咧，咁 estimate 就越準啦。咁如果譬如話你0.1到直至0.34咁 estimate 咧，咁呢個 delta x 係會唔一樣嘅嚇。咁所以係盡量咧係一個比較合